Welcome everyone, my name's Nadia and I'm going to be taking you through your strength class today. So joining me with a set of dumbbells, we want to get straight into it, get that body moving. So we're going to start one end of the mat, just soften yourself down into a squat position. Weights come and rest in at your chest, and then we're just going to get that body moving with a set of crab walks. So we're melting one end of the mat down to the other. So just focus here on staying low in that squat, keeping the chest nice and open. Give yourself a little bit of a roll out here through those shoulders if they're feeling a little tight, and then start to find a pace that works for you. So we're going to take another 30 seconds here. We're going to keep the warm up really simple, just getting that body moving. Let's go for another 20, and then we want to meet in the middle of the mat, and we're going to get straight into that left leg. So we are going to fire up the left side, down into that leg, quite strong at the start. In 8, you're in the middle of the mat. Now our left leg's going to stay nice and still as we curtsy lunge the right leg behind. In 5, middle of the mat. In 3, 2, so we're in the middle of the mat, stay low, hook the right leg behind, and then stand up, tap out. So we give ourselves that reset. Curtsy lunge at the bottom, tap. Now with our dumbbells, we're going to start to float them down by our hips, bicep curl as we stand up. So lower down, bicep curl, stand up. Now if you are looking for a bit more of a challenge today, let's start to add a pulse at the bottom of that curtsy lunge. So pulse at the bottom, stand up and curl. Perfect, team, really nice. In 15 seconds, we're gonna add on another layer. So we're gonna build everything quite strong throughout this class. You just pick the layers that work for you. In 8, we're gonna remove that stand at the top, and it's gonna become a squat. In 3, so we curtsy lunge, hold. Now we transition to a squat and a curl. So we curtsy lunge with the pulse, out into the squat, curl the weights up. Stick with this for another 15 seconds, and then we're gonna break it all down, working in that pulse. Breathe through it. Let's go for 10. We're in that curtsy lunge. In 8. Keep pushing through that left side. Should be really starting to fire up. In 4, 3, meet in that curtsy lunge, pulse. Now if you're challenging yourself, hold that curl. Lift those weights up. Lower into that curtsy lunge, pulse it out. 10 seconds. We're in that squat, exactly the same. Pulsing it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, find the squat, pulse, get low. Keep breathing here. Make sure you've got enough room on the right of you that you can transition into that curtsy lunge. So if you need to recenter yourself, recenter. In 5, we alternate to the other side. In 4, 3, 2, stand up. Hook the left leg back, curtsy lunge. Stand, curl. So curtsy lunge, stand and curl. We're right back to the start on that second side. Really nice. Keep those hips nice and squared. Keep that back knee getting low. Now if you added that pulse, now's your chance. Add the pulse. Really nice. Breathe here. In 10 seconds, we add the squat. We take away the reset at the top. In 5, last reset, 3, hold down, pulse, curl as you step out to the squat. Really good. So pulse in the curtsy, step to the squat, curl. Perfect, team. Let's go for 15 seconds, and then again, we've got to break it down. Both sides are even. Let's go 8, hold that curtsy. In 5, really strong, team. 4, 3, hold that curtsy. Let's pulse. If you took that challenge, hold that curl. Yeah, really good. Let's go for 10. You're in that squat. 5, we're pulsing it out. 4, 3, 2, get low, pulse. Breathe here. 10 seconds. And then we're gonna walk it out, but instead of crab walking, we're gonna duck walk. So you'll turn to face the mat. In 7, 5, 4, 3, stay low in the squat, turn though. Walk, front of the mat. Really strong, stay low. Bring it to the back. Now we're gonna add on here. So at the front of your mat, get down into a high kneel. Stand back up into the squat, walk to the back. So we start to add on front end of the mat. Melt down to your high kneel, up to the squat, walk it back. Keep those shoulders soft here. We really want to focus on those legs. In 10 seconds, we're going to work just at the front of that mat, high kneel, up to the squat. In 3, meet me at the front, high kneel, up to the squat. Make sure you're alternating the leg that you're leading with here. So naturally, we've all got that stronger side. Try and focus on alternating which is your leading leg. 10 seconds. We're gonna stay in that squat. We're gonna start to fire into those arms. In 5, hold the squat. 3, in 2, hold the squat. Now bring the legs together. You end up in that chair pose, elbows in tight. Reach back to the triceps, tuck back in. Send the weights back. Soften. Now's your chance to open up that chest. Squeeze those elbows in tight to the side body. Now keeping it slow, I want to start to add some stability in. So as you reach the weights back, right leg will go back. Every single time, keep it as the right leg going back. Really nice, team. Let's go for 10 seconds. The right leg's gonna stay back, all the way back. In 5, we're gonna pulse out those triceps. In 4, 3, hold the right leg back, set your weight into that right foot, pulse out those arms. 10 seconds here. Those weights come to the chest. In 5, we stack the spine up. 4, 3, 2, weights to your chest, straighten out the legs, reset. Hinge forwards, Tippy bird. Stack up. Keep that length through the back leg. So try and avoid dropping the back heel down, opening up those hips. Stay centered. Tip forwards to your Tippy bird. Stack up. Now with your arms, we're going to start to lower them so they shape the front leg as we melt forwards. Curl to the shoulders as we step. So we hinge forward, lower, stand and curl. 10 seconds here. You're going to hold in that Tippy bird. Arms are down, framing that front leg. In 5. Really strong, team. 4, 3, hold the Tippy bird. Arms out to the side. Work that reverse fly. Fire into the back. Keep the chest open. Feel that left leg here start to get really nice and shaky. So we do want to start to really fatigue through that left side. Keep stretching out that back right leg. 10 seconds here. We're going to hold out nice and long with the back leg. Arms just frame that front leg. In 5, 4, 3, arms along. Tuck the weights to your chest, little pulses forwards and back. Fatigue that front left leg. 8 seconds, we stand up, we duck walk as your reset. 5, 4, 3, 2, stand up, squat low, walk it out, flush it out, soften the left side, give yourself a breath here, take a beat. Now we want to add on, same, but we also incorporate a bit of arms. So at the front, high kneel, holding your high kneel, box, box, come back to the squat, walk it back, pick up that pace just a little bit so we stay nice and dynamic. High kneel, punch, punch, squat. Really nice, team. Keep that chest open, keep that breath going. Punch, punch. Perfect. 20 seconds. We've got to even out those legs. Punch, punch. 10 seconds. We're at the front. Nice and light through the legs. We're going to ground through the right side. In 5, 4. Meet me at the front. Hold. Right foot stays forwards. Left leg goes back. Stack up. Hinge forwards. Lengthen the spine. Find your tippy bird. Stack up. Keep the chest opening up here. Lengthen out. Left side. Start to really feel back of that right leg firing up. Now dumbbells, they're at your shoulders as you stand. Frame the front leg as you tip forwards. Shoulders as you stand. Frame the front leg, tip forwards. So we're coming into that right side really strong. You might find you're a little shaky now on the left side. That side has already been worked. So we are quite active through there. Breathe it out. 10 seconds. We're gonna hold in that tippy bird. So we meet here in 8. Take your time, really focus on how you're moving. 4, 3, hinge forward and hold. We're back to those flies. Reach out, squeeze the back, tuck in. Lengthen that back leg, be as long as you can left side, as deep as you can right side. Keep that whole body working here. Keep that chest open, breathe it out. 15 seconds. Those arms shape that front leg and we pulse in 5, 4, let's get 3 more, 3, 2, weights come to the chest, pulse into that right leg, pulse it forwards and back. In 8 seconds, we're gonna transition onto our back on the mat. In 5, so we're gonna work through the core. 4, 3, 2, step up, squat down nice and low, roll yourself back onto the mat. Dumbbells reach up towards the sky, palms face towards the knee. Now, just starting off with that wide chest press, elbows go wide, press up. So initially, just the arms are active here. Keep the tailbone, the spine nice and soft. In 15 seconds, we're gonna start to incorporate the core. Really nice, team. So square off those hips to the sky, bending through the knees. Keep the soles of the feet nice and flat here on the mat. In 8, all that's gonna change. Our legs are gonna come up to tabletop in 5. Keep moving those arms in 3, 2, legs come up, but we keep that chest press going. Elbows go out wide, drive back to the sky. Now we're gonna add a single leg extension as the elbows go wide, bring the leg back in, weights to the ceiling. So one leg out, open that press, drive back up. 10 seconds, and then we wanna start to layer even more. We wanna start to incorporate upper abdominals, nice and strong. In 5, we're gonna add double arm, double leg, and a crunch at the top. In 4, so next time the elbows go wide, both legs extend out, hold. As you bring it in, crunch up, punch the weights to the sky. So lower down, elbows go wide, legs extend. As you come in, legs to tabletop, reach up, drive the weights to the ceiling, lower back down. So really pulling it all in tight, lengthening it all out, squeezing up into those abdominals, nice and strong. 10 seconds here. And then we're gonna hold up in that crunch. Instead of going out to the sides, we're gonna start to go overhead. In 5, hold it up. In 3, 2, hold it up. Palms face inwards. Now it's a single leg toe tap. Opposite arm works a skull crusher. Bring it back in. So opposite arm to leg, bend the knee, bend the elbow, tuck it back in. Keep that lower back nice and planted here on the mat. If it is starting to get pinchy through the neck or the shoulders, rest that head, back down onto the mat. You pick what variation works for you. 10 seconds here. And then we're gonna lose the weights for the last 2 exercises. And then we just soften out those hips. In 8, weights go off to the side. We're gonna hug those knees into the chest. In 5, 4, place the weights down, hug the knees in tight to your chest, and then send the legs out long, reach the arms up towards the sky, tuck it back in. Go for that double leg stretch. Legs out long, arms reach up. Pull it all back in. Breathe here, breathe in on the way out. Strong breath out on the way in. 10 seconds, and we're gonna finish off our class pulsing out those hundreds. So nice and strong through that core. Let's go 7. We wanna try and hold those legs long. So really advance that movement. In 5, 4, let's send those legs out long. You can take them a little bit higher. Palms come down by your side. Hold up in that crunch. Let's go, pulse it out here. Deep breaths in through the nose. Strong breaths out through an open mouth. Now the lower the legs here, the harder it becomes through those lower abdominals. So you just pick a height that feels comfortable for you. If you need to come back to that tabletop position, you just come back. 30 seconds of work, Tim, you've got this. We hug those knees into the chest in just under 20 seconds. Keep pulsing, keep breathing, lift that chest just a centimeter more off the mat. Let's go 8. You hug it all in 5, 4, 3, 2, hug in. Relax the neck down. Gently plant the soles of the feet on the mat. Cactus through your arms here. And just give yourself that gentle spine twist. Let the knees go from one side as your eye gaze floats in the opposite direction. And then melting over to the left with the knees, eye gaze to the right. Just soften out that lower back. You're welcome here to stay for a moment longer. To come on up, just roll to your side, press up through those palms. Team, your strength class with me today is all finished. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. Once again, my name is Nadia and I will see you soon. Thank you.